Hey, Astra Kids, and welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be talking about the conjunction of Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. So, firstly, what do you need to understand this conjunction? Well, it's very important to see the placement of the sign and house that this conjunction falls in, along with any aspects. It's also very important to understand the significance of the Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn. So the Sun represents the soul, ego, personality. It is our sense of true purpose in this lifetime. The Sun represents our relationship with authority. It shows our connection with the government, with father figures. Sun also represents our ability to rise in fame and status. It is connected with our reputation in the world. Sun shows our confidence, self esteem, health, and vitality. Jupiter is a planet of knowledge, wisdom, of law, truth. It is connected with any teachers, gurus in our lives. Jupiter is our connection with spirituality, intuition, religion, philosophy, with higher learning. Jupiter is connected with children and it shows the husband in a female chart. It's also a planet of wealth and security. Saturn represents delays, obstacles, frustration, anxiety, all of the restrictions and limitations in our lives. It shows the areas that we need to work on to improve, to better ourselves. Saturn shows our strengths that we need to improve in this lifetime. Saturn's also a planet of authority. It shows anyone in a position of authority, and in some cases, shows father figures as well. Saturn shows the karmic debt coming from our past life experience, is all of those important lessons that we have to overcome in this lifetime. Saturn represents old age, maturity. It's all about taking on responsibility, humility, perseverance, persistence. It is a planet of hard work, of effort. It is connected to work that is repetitive with Saturn. So, what happens then when you have this conjunction? Well, definitely this could get you involved with the law or government because Jupiter and Saturn both have to do with law, and the Sun is also about the government. So, this can definitely indicate that you could go into a field of law with this placement. You could be a lawmaker, a policymaker with this. You could also be a lawyer if you have this placed in your chart. No matter what you do in life, though, this shows that hard work, perseverance is what gets you into these high positions in life. Sometimes this can even indicate gaining a sense of authority later on in life because of Saturn being in this conjunction. There can be some distance in the relationship with the father sometimes, particularly if Sun and Saturn are close together in this conjunction. This can also show some delays or obstacles in your education. Education may be something that requires a great deal of hard work and persistence. In some cases, it can show a disinterest early on in education, but you may return back to it later on in life, particularly if Jupiter is in between the Sun and Saturn. This is creating a pop Cartery effect. This could definitely show that there is some conflict in your relationship with teachers. Teachers can be very strict with this placement. So there may be some issues in those relationships in this placement for sure. There can be some issues with not valuing the teachers early on in life or not seeking out a teacher early on with this placement. This could also show some issues in relationship with a boss, with an authoritative figure, or with the government with this. This definitely, though, makes you a very hardworking person later on in life. There tends to be a huge transformation with Jupiter and Saturn coming together in this conjunction. So typically, you may make mistakes early on in life, but you learn from those mistakes, and it makes you a very mature, very wise person as you get older. You become very hardworking, responsible. So this makes you very much wise beyond your years. And this makes you a very humble and compassionate person. You like to serve others. There's a feeling of emptiness if you are not contributing to society. You want to make the world a better place, to do something positive for society. And this placement typically is going to do well no matter how this is placed in the chart, because at least one of these planets tends to be strong with this. And even if you have one of these planets debilitated, it tends to get a niche banga effect, because then you will have another planet that is in its strength and dignity. So overall, it's a positive placement that makes you a very mature, responsible, and hardworking individual. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you like this, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.